YouTube, I'm here. Never give up. Ain't no giving in. Rise and shine. Always. Let me check my setup. Okay, it's good. Yeah, today the subject of my talk will be to remember our duty to shine our light. You know, this is one thing I have said from the beginning. We must shine our light. But this is a thing too. When I say it's a duty, remember you have a duty to shine. It's because it's a must. It's a must to shine your light. It's a must. I think that's why most of us are here for, to shine our light, not to be like kept silent and kept under a eggshell. You know, this is the thing. It's to break free from that eggshell. The break free from that eggshell is very, very important step to start shining your light. You know, it's what brought me here, because me, what I do here, that's what it is. I shine, I rise and shine every morning. And it's very important. To some people, it might look very insignificant what I do here, but to me, it is very important part of my journey to establish new habits and stick to them and really master. You know, you have to master the little stuff before you master the big stuff. That's what I'm doing. To me, this is little stuff. I grind on the little stuff to later grind on the big stuff. And it's going to be easy to grind on the big stuff because I have mastered the little stuff and be consistent in it. And this is one thing that will keep that, you know, it's to keep. When I say remember you have a duty to shine, is we all have that little flame inside waiting to, that little light inside waiting to shine. And it's a duty because the duty also comes with the social responsibilities, like I explained yesterday. Is the thing that's going on now is that we avoid all social responsibility. Pretty much everybody avoid social responsibilities. And especially when it comes to a day like today, you know, Santa Fraud is in town. Santa Fraud is in town, and this is one thing I noticed from, you know, we will never overcome this evil state of world if we don't detach ourselves and stop attaching vibration to these people. Because if we take, like me, listen, I'm not gonna stay in my comfort zone so that you stay comfortable. You know, it's not, the goal is not to be comfortable, it's to become comfortable with the uncomfortable and to speak your mind. To speak your mind, like I said, you want to be free, you got to speak your mind. So that goes, counts a lot for personal freedom, to speak your mind. And what I have realized is that's it. The shining is very, very easy to get in touch with if you align yourself at start. Like for me, in my journey was, for sure, it's not something instantaneous to really start to, and even now you think, you know, it's the path to truth and self-awakening. The path to truth and self-awakening takes timing. It takes timing, and your timing might not be nature's timing. So you got to be patient. You got to, but if you have the will to shine this light inside, which is your duty, you're here for something. Like this is at one point also we're put in so much comfort, so much distraction, that we are distracted from who we are, distracted from what we have to do here. What we can possibly do with our life. We have one to live. You know, this is crazy. Every moment is so sacred, so precious. And this is not what we do. We don't attach too much importance to the present moment because we're always pulled by every angle, by different distractions, different stuff that keep us locked in time. And it's very, yeah. So it takes timing. You know, nature's timing is one thing, might not be yours. But if you keep shining and shining and shining, it will come back to you. Might not be the same channel, you know. I might shine here on YouTube, but the get back that I get is not necessarily, yeah, it's here on YouTube with you guys and all that, and I get a lot of strength from that. But I mean, at one point when you start to shine and really open your heart and want to inspire others, there's a, I don't like to use the word blessing, but there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen to you in your life to make you realize you're on the right path and that you should keep going. But you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. And we know that everybody that started to shine a bit and express, you know, because it's to get in touch with who you are at one point, is to, my goal is to shine so much of my person, of who I am, that I attach normally to this guy. Like it has to become, you know, because we're so separated also, what prevents us from shining is the separation we have with ourselves. And that's what kept me away from shining my light, from talking to the world, from doing whatever you can, doing something with my life, something other than just working like a madman in Babylon. Like at one point I realized, yeah, that life is for living. Life is for living. Life is for inspiring others. If you live for yourself, you will live in vain. If you live for others, you will live again. And that's not only Bob said that, everybody that, you know, if you want to make it to the world class, first of all, for sure, you have to open your heart and start shining the light. But yeah, for me, what it was more a process of Santa Fraud. Santa Fraud come to town. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it too in my Truman show. And this is the thing, I want to come back to that, the Santa Fraud, because you know, we all know Santa's a fraud. The whole thing is a pagan freaking holiday, and for some reason, even in the reggae community, and this is what struck me yesterday, I started to comment on YouTube, on Facebook, on some stuff, and it's like, I don't know, you think at some moment we want to wake up, but at other moment we stay dormant and accept all the evil, ritualistic, satanic stuff that it's proposed to us, like Christmas. This is a satanic ritual. You know, everything is, it's not that it's a satanic, yeah, but it's attached to the Catholic people, to the Vatican. So it's evil. It's evil shit. That's why I don't really attach to Christmas, and and me, I'm really, like I said, I'm going to schedule a hangout on Christmas Day to talk about the whole thing, because my point is not to attach vibration to them. Like, okay, I do it with my wife and kids and stuff, but I know deep down inside that it's a very evil thing, very evil stuff behind this shit. So I know that, and I don't want to attach vibration to that anymore in my life. So I'm gonna, you know, not speak against it, but I'm gonna speak my mind about it. I'm not bashing anything, but I speak my mind, and that's very important for me to reach the kind of personal freedom that I want, is to speak my thoughts everywhere, anywhere, anytime. And that's it. And now it's a perfect day for that, to remember us that it's still a pagan holiday, and it's still, you know, to me, what I don't like about this whole thing is it's just that it's a freaking program that we repeat year after year after year. I went to stores yesterday with Kim, and I see the people, and you know, you go to the, went to get a bottle of wine to the SAQ, and the girl with her chapeau and Chris, the Santa Fraud chapeau on her head, hat, Santa Fraud hat on her head, and Joyeux Noël, Joyeux Noël, Joyeux Noël, and it's like, all I feel is like a freaking program that repeats every year. That's what I got out the store. I said, we don't change. I said, it's crazy. I said, we don't even, every year, year after year, is the same freaking holidays all the time. Nothing changed. You know, if we want to evolve in consciousness, we're going to have to put those pagan holidays aside and start to celebrate, yeah, those dates, but for what they are. For what they are. Like, we should all be in the awe today, and at the fact that the sun started this journey back to the north. To me, you know, it's finished. The short days. It's now the longer days are coming. But all this, we are desynchronized with nature so much that we're kept. Oh, Christmas, Christmas. It's the gift. It's the, you know, it's crazy. Me anyway. I see the programming of the mind of the people, and it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts to see that we don't change, we don't evolve, we just stay at the same freaking pace all the time. It's the same stuff year after year that repeats. Nonsense. It's all nonsense. It's me. I'm so fed up of this shit. It's terrible. I do it. The kids like it. I do it for that, but I don't attach too much vibration to that, because my goal is to come online and to speak about it, because yeah, no, it's enough. It's enough of the fraud. It's enough of the. But this is it. We all know for some reason that it's a fraud, this whole thing, and that pagan people are evil people trying to control our minds. Because now, if you talk about, especially that, like all, if you take some people about the truth and that, and then they go celebrate Christmas, you know, it's, I don't know, the confusion. This is where I'm saying there's a lot of confusion, not of illusion. Christmas is a big illusion, but celebrate, my point is celebrate it. I celebrate it in my head for something much bigger than having gift under the tree. You know, it's the sun has started back his journey here now. I'm going to get longer days, and I'm going to be soon out to my chilling spot. You know, it's the beginning of the winter. Yes, in some ways, the beginning of the winter, but it's also the beginning of a new journey for the sun. So this is what I'm more in tune with than the fucking gift under the tree. Can't give a shit about that. It's all material stuff. But we become so detached with what is nature, what is who we are, you know, the greatness that we have, and who we are, and that we forget all this, and we just go along with the, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not fraud, I'm telling you why. Yeah, that's it. But it's, no, it's a big fraud, and I don't know why. So for some reason, we prefer stay blind, and stay blind as bat, and celebrate Christmas year after year after year after year. And this is what I find to have some reggae guys around me, you know, Rasta guy, you know, that I don't know what's going on with. I think it's getting worse and worse now. People are just getting into it. They're getting into it, and changing their profile picture on Facebook, celebrating Christmas and the whole thing. It's like, come on, you're encouraging a pagan holiday. That's what you're doing, a pagan celebration. Like, I don't know, do it, but I don't know. To me, in my head space, there's something wrong there. There's something wrong there. And that's why I say probably if we have to, when you want to change the world, you have to change yourself. You know, the duty to shine is, we all, I know I wanted to change the world. I know there's something wrong here. Definitely something wrong on this place, on this plane. But how am I going to change the world? I can do that, but I can do it by changing myself. You know, be the change, be the light. You know, be the change, be the light is the best thing you can do. There's nobody that's going to come and save you but yourself. Yeah. Believe me. No, don't believe me. Experience it. I hate the word believe and all these words. So yeah, so very, very important to take our world duty to art really, and to take it to another level. Take it to another level. You know, I want to give thanks for life, but I don't want to give thanks for life in the light way. Like, I want to give thanks for life, for real. That's why I'm here. It's real giving thanks, and it's to me, it's the. You know, no one celebrates the Mother Earth Day. This is it. You know, this should be maybe, you know, called another. This is what I'm saying. We're stuck in that freaking programming, and now it's going to be the New Year, and it's going to be the Easter after, and this and that, and it's all pagan stuff. It's all shaped around the Matrix, the Catholic, the Vatican, the evil people. That's all it's built around. So once we have to pull our vibration away from that collectively, if we want the world to even freaking have some kind of other portrait and evil shit by the Vatican and churches on every corner and satanic ritual places everywhere. And no, we have to pull away from stop putting so much vibration into this, so much nonsense we attach to those people. Sick, crazy. But a year after year, we don't question, and we just we go along with the freaking programming, and then we attach to Christmas, and we go. And I was like that for a while, you know, really. You know, I don't know, we seems to detach ourselves from reality so freaking much that we don't even realize what we're doing at one point, that what kind of vibration we're generating with that. And collectively, it's not on a single on a personal basis that, oh, okay, wow, I'm doing shit that's gonna affect. No, it's on a collective thing that we affect, displaying this consciousness. If we don't change collectively the kind of vibration and the kind of light we're shining here, that's it. It's never going to change. But if we stop giving away so much power to those people, and that they crave that shit, that Christmas and that Easter and those very, very significant date for them and for us also, because that's what they took. They took all the sacred date in nature aligned with celestial events and all stuff like that, and they have turned it to something that is very, very intellectualized. You know, instead of being something that should be sacred and in accordance with nature and all that. You know, based on the true relation with nature. But no, it's now the relation is just with something external. You know, they always want us to look for something external, and this is what this old process of pagan's holiday is, and that prevents a lot of people. The fact that we go so external, that's another thing that prevents you from shining your light. If you always external, looking for external shit, you're never going to realize what you have inside, the kind of light you have inside, and the kind of power you have to shine that light. So stop going external, and that's it. Go internal a bit, and like stop looking for so much stuff on the outside, and go on the inside a bit. And I think that's where you will find a lot of that little light that you need to go around and shine a lot, because the moment also you start shining your light, and you're gonna affect other people around you, and that's how we're gonna change the world at one point. Is, you know, me, I shine my light, other people shine their light, and the people that do good have no differentiation. I told you before. So whether you do good in some kind of area or I do good here, we're all doing good. So whether, I don't care what you believe or what your preferences are, or what kind of religion you are, or what, I don't care. If you do good, you do good. But that's how we have to become. We have to become united. It's good over evil. And these shit today that's happening, like all these pagan holiday, we have to withdraw from that. We have to withdraw collectively, stop attaching so much vibration. That's the goal. If we want to change the world, we have to wake up. We have to wake up, and we're deeply asleep still. I see it with that. I see it with when those holidays come in, I see the level of freaking hypnotization of society. That's what I see. We're hypnotized by those people so much that we even go a year after year to make their celebration, never questioning what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're hypnotized. It's an hypnotized society. It's bad. I lived it. I know what it is. I know how it feels. That's why I talk about it. I haven't been in that state of mind all my life. I have done some internal work and some research on the kind of world I live in. I know there's something terribly wrong here. I feel, yeah, I belong. Yeah, I belong here. Where you want me to go? It's the only world I have. But I know that I always said when I was young, my kingdom is not in this world. My kingdom is not in this world. But now that I got older, I say the same thing. My kingdom's probably not in this world, but that's the only world I have. So where am I going to go? What am I going to do? So I have no choice. I have to do this here. because if I don't do this, I'll go fucking crazy in my head. That's what's gonna happen, and that's what you call the spiritual suicide. It's once you. Someone asked me yesterday. She said, we're sitting at the table, and she was talking about broken heart. About broken heart. If I lose my wife, if I'll have a broken heart. I said no. I won't have a broken heart. I said only me can break my heart. If I don't shine the light I have, if I don't live my dream, if I don't go through all I said I was going to do, that's going to break my heart. And that's what I don't want. So I don't want to, I'm the only one that can break my heart. Nobody's going to break my heart. I'm made of steel. Yeah. Lion heart, Rasta. No, I'm very, very decided. I know where I'm going. And no one can stop me, and not even me. But the only one that can really stop me is me, myself, and I. That's the only person that can stop me, because I am my own worst enemy. Nobody gives a shit about what I do. Nobody gives a shit. I'm the only one that, and if you think because I speak my mind, people, no, everybody do their own thing, man. And everybody share their inspiration, but no one really cares what I'm doing here. I'm doing my own thing, and that's it. But it's not the end of the world. But I mean, the more I'm gonna shine, the more I'm gonna give out, the more I'm gonna attach to the person I want to become, to the person because it's a transformational journey also. Like, I don't want to be stuck here. I don't want to be stuck at the same. I'm gonna evolve and evolve very fast in this, and I'm gonna do it live on YouTube, yeah, for sure. I do this all the time live on YouTube. I always attach a lot of importance to sharing what I have inside of me. Sharing is caring, and I care about people. I do care about people a lot. If not, I would not be here. If I wouldn't care about people, I wouldn't shine my light. And this is what you have to start showing also, is start to showing more care, more greatness, more of that light inside of yours that just waiting to shine. And kingdom. I was talking about kingdom, and yeah, that's it. That's the only world I have where I'm gonna go. I realized that then at one point also, when I saw the world with open eyes, I realized I was able to change it, to do something, to shine my light. I realized I had the duty to shine my light when I saw the world with open eyes. Not with hypnotized eyes or hypnotized mental brain or something. No. Once you see the world with open eyes, I think with really open eyes, like you use scrutiny and everything, you question everything, once you do that, you're going to start to awake something really, really great inside of you. I think only light exists, not the darkness. Exactly. This is like I said yesterday with Tibar, Nasir, we are all light. Yeah, and that's it. The enlightenment, enlight, inside, enlightened. And we all have it. We're all enlightened, but we're kept. It's the programming that prevent this light from shining, because this light, all you want, your true only desire is to share your inspiration with the world, that's for sure. But the only thing that prevents us from doing that is the programming, is the state of mind that we're in, the negative world, and that's it. But I think this light inside of us is accessible to anybody that wants to shine it. Anybody that wants to shine their light, they're just gonna. If you want, where there's a will, there's a way. But also there's society that prevents us from even realizing that you have a light. It's crazy. The programming we're under is massive. The work you have to do. Look, I have worked for the last, year and a half, 2 years here. You haven't seen me live on YouTube from the first day then. I did a video. I started in my backyard near my pool, and I was I was pretty much in awe, like I was, but still today. But today it's even a bigger awe, because I'm even more awake. The more you shine your light, the more you're gonna awake. Also, that's the thing. the more you shine, the more you're gonna freaking feel it, and at one point you're just gonna be really, really, you're gonna be so bright that people cannot refuse your light, cannot. You know, at one point when it's so bright on you, you have no choice but to kind of absorb the light, same like you do with the light of the sun. You know, we absorb the light, same like anything. So we are light beings for sure, and yeah, this is the light. That's what Nasir said. Light is always there. The light is always there. It's always there. It's just up to you to manifest. You know, manifest your greatness. It's up to you. Nobody else but you. It's a long journey to greatness, yeah. But if you're willing and to pay the price and endure because it's a roller coaster of emotion for sure. It's a lot of. I was very confused at the beginning of this journey. Now I'm very, very much at peace. I'm very at peace with who I am, with what I have done, with the decision I have taken, with everything. I'm very, very much at peace with myself. And nobody will come and prevent that light from shining of me. That's the thing. That's what there's a lot of bad forces also out there. And this is primarily the people around you. That are, because if you look at nature, everything's divine, everything will inspire you if you look at nature, but there's toxic people around you that will for sure try to diminish that light that you have inside that will, and these are that's why it's very important to not let other people's opinion of you become your reality, because then it will dim your light inside. Don't let nobody dim your light. Nobody should dim your light and reduce you to a state of unconsciousness. No. We are all here to shine. We have a duty to shine. It's up to us to shine the light and really start attaching vibration to those satanic rituals that's going on in Babylon. Yeah, Babylon is wicked. Babylon is wicked. But for some reason, that's it. We collectively, I think we prefer the hypnose. We prefer the hypnose than to just reach out for greatness altogether. We prefer the hypnose, and that's the message I get. That's what I get collectively when I look on Facebook, when I look on social media. Collectively, the masses made it clear they prefer stay hypnotized. And that is even people I know. There's people I know that I'm shocked at seeing what they post on Facebook, because it's like this reflects your state of mind also. Have you seen me post anything about freaking Christmas on Facebook? Or no, I went out and Santa fraud. You know, wake up, it's a fraud. Like, I don't want to be super negative about it, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and this is what we are. We don't want to see things for what they are. Collectively, we don't want to see the truth, and we keep bringing back those illusions year after year after year, and never realizing who we are. You know, stop. We encourage everybody else but ourselves. Enough. Encourage yourself. Stop going external and go internal, and encourage yourself to the journey to greatness. I think we can all do it. We can all shine that light. That light is accessible to everybody to be shined. And that's it. Where there's a will, there's a way. So, guys, that was it for this morning. Now I gotta go for family breakfast. Give thanks for life. We're alive. And we're gonna keep shining our light. Shine, shine, shine. Shine bright. And that's it. The moment we gonna all start to shine together and shine the maximum light we have inside, and stop being cut in hypnotization of society and distraction and bad vibration and evil stuff. You know, stay away from Babylon evil. You're all such a wonderful people. We're all so wonderful and great and greater than great. But stay away from the Vatican evil. Stay away from that. Stop attaching vibration. We want this world to change. We have to stop encouraging the evil stuff. And that's part of it. That's part of it. Sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. Sorry is a sorry word. I am not sorry, but I speak my mind, and that's it. You don't like it, go somewhere else. It's not complicated. I will not change for anybody. I will not change to make anybody comfortable. I am who I am, and one is who he is, and that's it. I will not change for anybody. I will always remain true to myself and speak my mind, because that's all I have. That's all I will ever have, is the freedom of my mind, freedom of my thinking, freedom of speech. So I'm gonna use it until I have no more, until that light. But that light will never vanish. That light is like a beacon. I want to be a beacon, like a big light, like a. But that's it. So rise and shine, guys. Give it all you got. Live your dreams. We are one love. And speak your mind. Speak truth. Yeah, even to make people uncomfortable. Don't hesitate, because it's in those moments often that they realize the kind of hypnotization that they're under. So speak your mind and stay true to yourself, most of it, and shine your light. Shine your light. Rise and shine. Ease out. Thanks everyone for showing up. There was Ibar, Nasir, Wisdom. Yeah, that's pretty much what I see. Big up, guys. I really appreciate all the time the support. Me, it's strength. Me, I get it as strength. I don't get it as anything else, but it's a strength giving to each other. That's how I see the relation. So it's a greatness. Rise and shine, and big up, big up, big up. And I'll be here later this morning on the Truman Show. Yeah, around 11 something on the Truman Show, back live this morning. And I'm going to go on that pagan holiday again. The Santa Fraud and Flat Earth are our topics for the Truman Show today. But we'll see where it's going to take us. It's me and David again, David from France. So we're going to have a good time on the Truman Show this morning talking about the Santa Fraud. So, he's out. Rise and shine. Big up. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Don't let anybody dim that light inside, and shine it. He's out.